Hello friends. I hope you're all doing well. Today I want to show you how to print and page setup in Microsoft Excel. Sometimes it's challenging to print an Excel sheet once it has many different columns like this one, many different rows you can see. Sometimes it is challenging. Some people print and miss some columns, and here we're just going to go step by step. And this video is for beginners to advanced. As usual, once you want to print in Microsoft Excel or in Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint, we go to File. We go to File menu. You can see a file. File here. It is here. File tab near Home tab. Once you and then you click on it here, and then you go to print. You can see print here down. You go to print, or instead of doing this, you can just go back there and hold Control P, Control plus P. You immediately go to print, or you go to File, you go to print. You just have this interface once you click on print, and this is a print preview. This is how your document is going to look like, and this is once it is printed, this is how to look like. And here you have this interface. Let me go step by step from the top. Here you see there is print. Now you can see here there is print, and this is where we click once we just want to release the command of printing. Near print there is where there is copies, and this is where we click to select the number of copies that we just want to print. You can just use this up arrow and this down arrow to increase the number of copies here, or to minimize here the number of copies. Or instead of doing this, you can type a number here. You can just type a number here in this box if you just want maybe 3 copies, 4 copies, up to a number of copies that you want. And down here you see there is printer. You can see here there is printer, and this is where you click once you want to select a printer. You see by default there is Microsoft Print to PDF, and you see it is ready. And this one we just choose one once you wanted to print out PDF, once you just want to have a PDF file from Excel. And once I just try to click here on this down arrow on printers, you see here I have a list of printers. I have a different list of different printers. Once you have connected your PC to different printers, they will all appear here, but you see they're offline. Like this one is offline because it's not connected on my PC now. You see here there is Microsoft Print to PDF, and this is the one that I told you that we just choose once you want to print our document as a PDF. But once you choose a printer like this one, this Canon, it is a printer that is going to help us to print hard copies. You may have different printers here, but once you're going to print, you choose the printer that is connected or that is ready. And down here there is printer properties. You can see here down printer there is printer properties here down. Once I try to click on printer properties, you can see here I have layout, and within layout there is a landscape, there is orientation. And remember that we can orient in Excel, we can orient our sheet portrait or landscape. You can see a portrait and landscape. Once I click on advanced, you can see here there is paper size. In paper size, we can have A3, A4, A5, B4, B5, executive, legal letter, statement, or tabloid. These are different size. And now let me keep letter. Let me just keep letter. And yeah, for now, let me keep my letter, my Excel sheet portrait. I will just make it landscape operator. And down here you see there is settings. The settings here you can see here there is a print active sheet. This one is selected. This is what you have to choose before printing. Once I try to click on it, you see while printing you can just do this. You can just choose within this. And here at the top you see you have print active sheet. We just choose this one once you just want to click to print the active sheet, the sheet that is appearing, or the sheet that is active. Down here you see there is where you can print entire workbook. Your workbook might have different sheets. Maybe you have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, up to n number of sheets, and you can just choose this one to print the entire workbook. Here all sheets will be printed, or you can here again print selection. This means that you can select any region or any area, and the area that you have selected is the one that you want to print. You can make a selection and then you come here and choose print selection. And here down this down here we just choose the region or the area to print. There is pages. You can even here select the number of pages that you just want to print. Here I can go from maybe page 2 to page 3 or page 5 to page 6. Here you can just put a number. You can put a number, and here down there is there is collated. You can see all and collated. Once you just choose collated, your printer is going to print 1, 2, 3, and just be back. Once you are just printing multiple copies. Here uncurated, it will go 1 1. If you just maybe you put here 5 copies, it will print 1 1 1 up to 5, and then 2 2 up to 5, and so on. And here let me just put curated, and here down you see there is orientation. We click here once you want to choose the orientation of our sheet. Once you want it to be portrait, or once you want it to be landscape. Once you have data like this one that I have here, if you observe clearly, some columns here are missing. Once you try to fix this problem to have our columns here back, you can just one way to do this, you can just choose landscape instead of portrait orientation. Let me click here to select landscape and try to see here. You see once I choose landscape, some columns are now coming up, even if we're still missing other columns, but this one is trying to fix this problem. Here this is where we choose the letter size. We have seen it up there in the printer properties. You see here we have letter, we have tabloid, we have Lego, we have statement. We have seen all of those paper size, but I have now I've chosen letter. And here there is where we select margin. You see by default there is elastic custom margin setting. Once I click here, you see there is elastic custom custom settings, normal, wide, and narrow. And here you can just down, you can custom margin. You can just choose or select the margin you want. Let me here custom, click on custom and see what's there. You can see here, once I click on custom, you see you can just put the centimeters you want at the top, header, right, left, bottom, and footer. And you can center on page horizontally or vertically. Once you click on options here, you can see there is what you have seen layout. Here we have landscape and the portrait. Let me click on cancel. And here you can select maybe if you want a normal margin, if you want wired, if you just want a narrow. You can see once you just click on it, you can see what's there. Once I click here, you see there is once it is a narrow margin, now it is extended. Here down there is a very important box where you have to click once you want to scale. This is a scaling, and this one is going to help us a lot to fix the problem of missing columns. We just click here to see what's there, and let me try to zoom in to go step by step, to go one by one. Here there is no scaling. If you choose no scaling, you are printing sheets at the actual size. It means some columns are going to be missing, and if you just observe clearly here, you have many different pages. We have one of 6, but it is one of 6 because some columns that are missing here at the right have also become part of pages. We'll see once we try to fix it. Pages are going to be less than 6. Here there is another option, fit sheets on one page. Here you are just going to try to fit the sheet on one page. Whatever number of rows you have here, you fit all sheet. You fit all data that you have on one page. This will just create a problem because you will have a tight document where you will not be able to read what's there. You will just have very condensed data, so that will not be easy for you to read. Fit all columns on one page. Yeah, this is the solution once you have multiple columns. Once you have many columns, this can be a solution because there is no missing columns at the right. All columns will be on this sheet, and the number of rows, the rows can be on page 2, page 3, but this is the answer. This is the answer because all columns now will be appearing on one page. Rows will just go down on the next pages, and this is not a problem. But here you have all columns, and I recommend you to fit all columns on one page. Down here you see there is fit all rows on one page. Once you try to fit all rows on one page, also this one will create a problem once there is different columns. Once you have a large number of columns, because what you are doing here, you are only fitting rows but you are not trying to fit all columns on this page. It means some columns here are going to be missing. And down here you can see you can even custom scaling. Let me try to solve the problem of missing columns here. Let me just try to read this. I told you that we can just fit all columns on one page. Let me try this. Once I do this, you see I have all columns now, but the rows are not there. all rows are not there. It means they will try to move to the next page. And as I told you, here the number of pages have been reduced. You see, the number of pages has reduced, have reduced because we had the 6, and now you see you have 2. This is one of 2, and this is very important. And now let me show you how to to do page setup. All this was about printing. Now how to set page setup. Once you just go to set page, you go there down to page setup. Let me click on page setup. Once I click on page setup, you see what we have here. This interface. You can see here we have page, you have margin, you have header and footer, and you have shade. On here on page, you have orientation, where we can just orient our sheet to portrait or to landscape. We have seen how to do it. Or here you can scaling, adjust here too. Here there is, you can just increase the normal size. And here there is fit 1 page wide by, here there is tall. It means you can just put more than 1 page here wide, and you can put more than 1 page tall. You can choose the number of pages that we want as tall, and the number of pages that you want as wide. Here it is paper size, you have seen it, and here it is print quality. By default you have 600 dpi, and here you have first page number. This is auto. And let me just move to the margin. You have seen how we can just increase the number of here. Let me here put it to 2 centimeters or 2.4. Let me click OK and see how it will just be. Here it is 2.4. Well, let me also go down there back and try to reduce. Once I put let me put 1.4 and see. Here you will see change. You can see it is now moving to the top. You can just adjust the margin here and the margin, page setup, and then margin. You can just here center this horizontally, or you can just center this vertically. You can see here how it will look like once I just make it vertically, once I make it horizontally. And also here you can just adjust the margin to the right, to the left, to the bottom, and here you can also here put a different margin to the header. And here you see there is a footer, a header and footer. And this one is just regarding of what you want to put here at the footer section, at the header section, and down here to the footer section. What you have to put here is will appear once you print this. And remember that you can also set the header and footer passing on the page layout. You can see here there is a header. Let me try to click here to see. Here you can just put a page number in the header, or you can just put page 1 of. It means it will just generate the number of pages, 1 of 1, 1 of 2, 1 of 3, depending on the number of pages that you have. You can also choose sheet 1. It will just go down and put sheet 1, sheet 2. Here confidential, here the number of pages, there is date. And let me, for example, click on page 1 off and click OK. You will see you see here page 1 of 2. You can see it. You can see it. Here it is page 1 of 2. You can see it, page 1 of 2. And let me try to move this. I just want to put the page number to the footer. And here to the header, I can just choose none, and let me choose none. And here go to custom. You can custom header. Here it means you can go there and type what you want to appear to the header and what you want to appear to the footer. You can click on custom. Once I click here on the custom, you can see you can just type what you want. Maybe I can just type summary grade. And here in the center you can put other thing. Let me just go to the right. Here to the right or to the center, you can just put date. You can see here you can insert page number. You can insert here number of pages. Here you see this, you can insert date. Let me for example click here. It means once I print here this one, I will see the date automatically. The update date, the date of today, will appear on my page while printing. You see, you can also click OK. You can also custom footer. What do you want to appear in the footer? It's the same. You can just make it left, right, on center. You can also here put different things. Insert time. You can insert time down here, down there. You can just put everything you want, and then I just click OK. And here you can just here let me put a page 1 of let me choose this. You see it here, page 1 of 1. It means that I'm just on page number 1, and you can put them on different odd and even pages, different first page, scale with a document, align with page margin. Now let me move to the right where you have a sheet, and here the sheet will just show you where you can just put the print area or print titles. What it means, once maybe you have like this document, and once you have multiple pages, for the first page you have the title, you see you have the titles, but for the second page you always see this, there is no title. And once you want to type something, it will require you to go up and see what should be there. And to avoid this, you just go to sheet or go to page layout and set page and set the print area and where the laws that you want to appear on all pages while printing. Let me just cancel this and go there. Let me cancel this and go there. Let me go to page layout and go to print titles. You can even find it here, print titles. Once I click here, once I try to click here on print titles, you will see how to choose the law that I want to appear. Here there is you see you have titles. I just want to choose the title that I would just want to appear while printing. And here by default there is this one. I can just click here and choose a law. Maybe I just want this law of first name, last name, test exam to appear on all pages. I select this and I come back here, and here I confirm, and here I confirm. You can see, and here once I go back there, to print, I go to print to, you see I didn't confirm the pages here, they still on the top on the header, but I just want to put them the footer. I just want to remove this. I didn't confirm, that's why. Here I click on none. I go back there, I go down here on the footer. In the footer here I just want to custom here. Let me just put a grade summary or grade summary grade summary, and here in the center I want to choose to put a date, and I click OK, and let me here custom and go to footer. Let me put page numbers, just one off, and here I confirm. I can now confirm. You can see here Once I try to go to the next page, yeah, this is page 1 and this is page 2, and you see the page 2 has the header, has the date, and here you see there is the footer, and there is printing titles. Every page will have the titles, and you have seen how we have just done it. You go to print layout and you go to print titles, and you will select the row that you want just to appear on all pages. Guys, you see now I have my my well arranged sheet which has everything. This sheet has everything I want. If I just want to put time here, I can go back there to setup and go to header and footer. I go to custom footer. If I just want to put something here, maybe in the right section, I just want to put the time. I can insert time. I can click OK. I can click OK, and you see here there is time immediately automatic time. Once I print this, you see here I have the date down here. I have time. I can print it tomorrow. The date will automatically change and the time will automatically change depending on the date that I would just want to print this document. This is automatic. It changes while you are printing. And the date and time changes. But ready summary as a header and page number will still be the same unless you add other pages. Once I add other pages down there, the page number will change, but this header here will stay there. Guys, you see how to print now in Excel sheet, and how to set page, how to set up page. You can set page. You can just choose the area to print. Let me, for example, print this file, this sheet as a PDF, because in my PC now is not connected to any printer, but I can just print it as a PDF. Let me choose Microsoft Print to PDF. Let me go to print and choose where I just want it to be. Let me call it maybe file 1 grade. And let me print and save it to desktop. I'll just go there to see how it's looking like, and I go there. You see file 1 grade. You can see once I open it. Let me try to zoom it in. You can see I now have everything. I have grade summary, I have time, so I have date. Once I try to move down to the bottom of the page, you see I have page number, and here in the corner, the right corner, I see I have time. And once I try to move to the next page, you see the next page also has titles. And this is very, very good. It looks nice. Have no evil thing. You don't need to go there up to see if you have 40. What's 40 is standing for? It is test. And you can just see it. And guys, this is very, very wonderful. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and you are now going to hit more subscribers down there. Hit subscribe button and share this to reach to many people, and please leave your comment if you enjoy the video. And guys, see you next time.